The Humane Society of Southern Arizona is inviting you and your pup to participate in Mosey for Mutts 2014, September 27th at Reed Park. Registration will begin at 6 a.m. and the moseying will begin at 7. There will be an awesome variety of demos, from pups performing amazing agility routines, rattlesnake aversions, and the Davis Moth and Air Force Base will be performing demos with their canine units. There will be an assortment of food and pet vendors to enjoy after your mosey. Every registrant receives an official Mosey for Mutts t-shirt, and all pets get a bandana. Last year, there were over 400 participants that helped raise over $10,000 for homeless pets. For more information, visit hssaz.org/Mosey.
All this week, we have been helping the Humane Society raise money for their Speak for Animals telethon, and we have learned a lot about what the Humane Society really does every day.
Education outreach is an important part of what the Humane Society does in our community. Here to tell us more is Inge Koopman, the Humane Society's education coordinator, and Kayla Wright, a child volunteer. This entire week has just blown my mind with the amount of programs and clinics and offerings that the Humane Society does. And I'm sure a lot of people are saying, what? They have a kids program as well? Inge, tell us about that.
We actually hear that all the time. It's one of, I think, our hidden gems. Aside from our hidden gem animals is our education programs and all the children's programs that we do. So we have numerous programs for schools as well as for kids that are members of a club that we have, and Kayla's been a member of our Hand and Paw Kids Club. We do internships, summer programs. Basically, you need a program to educate kids about animals, and we'll come up with it, even if it's one that's not existent at this point.
So what are the, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
What are the ages of the children that you accept in these volunteer programs?
So the Kids Club and summer camps are for kids ages 6 through 14. Our school programs are 3rd grade and up, and then we also do adult education programs.
Do you have, instead of like school programs, and obviously now that it's fall, do you have after-school programs as well?
We have weekend programs. We don't have any after-school programs at this point, but it's something that we have kind of on the burner.
Back burner?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely, because we want to be able to reach as many kids in the community as possible to get our message, but also to make them advocates and more responsible and better pet owners for the animals that are in their care now, as well as for once they grow up.
Oh my goodness. And where would you guys be without the funding?
So many of our programs are free because we are trying to make it into schools to go and educate, and teachers can pick anywhere from 1 to 9 programs. And because those programs are free, we wouldn't be able to do them without funding, or we would have to charge schools for them, which would mean we would be able to reach less children. And it's really important for the kids to get these humane lessons that we do, so that, again, we're reducing the number of unwanted animals, we're reducing cruelty, and so, you know, that the shelter is in a better situation, not just here, but globally, right? So that animals are cared for better and taken care for and looked at as a lifelong responsibility.
What benefits does the Humane Society have in our community have when children learn how to correctly take care of animals and treat animals?
Absolutely. So the programs, right, we're trying to instill lessons of compassion and empathy with teaching kids how to care for animals properly, how to hold them, how to train them, the importance. But at the same time, that leaves room for a lot of self-reflection. So if these are things that we have to do for our animals, then these are things that we should be doing for ourselves, and the adults in our life should be doing for us. So aside from those lessons and life skills, and the teaching of, or the instilling of compassion and empathy, it helps build responsible, caring citizens.
Yes.
It helps boost self-esteem. Right, you're giving kids a specific job. This is your responsibility to do this. They do it great. We support them, and that helps build their self-esteem. It reduces violence with their peers, with animals. That is a really big component of the education program, is the reduction of violence and bullying, because of that ability to do that self-reflection and say, wait a sec, these animals feel.
Right.
They're not just something that they're not just disposable. So there is a lot of critical thinking and self-reflection involved.
And it sounds like this is so great, and it teaches kids so much. What are you most proud of with your job?
So one of the things that I'm most proud of is I like working particularly with kids that are underserved, that have really challenging backgrounds, that may have had really negative experiences or no experiences with animals. And so kind of to break through those walls that we put up, I think is one of the most important things, and the thing that I get most excited about. And then also we work with kids sometimes that come from such diverse backgrounds that they don't like a specific kind of animal, or they don't. We have a snake, Monty, that we take to schools and we do programs with. You're probably happy I didn't bring him in today, but he is one of those animals, just like pit bulls, that are stereotyped and stigmatized, and people don't want to be near them, and they have all these negative connotations. And so to work with these kids from diverse backgrounds and to kind of break through that and then realize, wait, these animals aren't scary. I have to respect them. I have to know how to treat them. I think that's one of the most.
It goes a long way.
Also. Yeah.
Kayla, you're a volunteer with this program. Yeah. Why did you decide to join?
Well, I first heard about it through my stepmom, and I always asked her, can I go, can I go? and she's like, sure. So I went on my first day, and I just loved it. And to see all the animals, it was great.
And you started out at a very young age volunteering for the HSSA. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. I've been volunteering for 4 years, ever since I was 10, and it's awesome.
And you love it, and you're just so good with animals. I mean, this little guy is just, he's so comfortable in your arms.
Yeah, it's really awesome to see all these animals and just help them find homes. It's an awesome feeling.
So as a volunteer, for those people that are interested in volunteering, Kayla, tell us, what do you do?
Well, I help out with my stepmom, and she plans out events for the Humane Society. Usually I go and I either help with paperwork that is done behind the scenes, or I help with animals to help sure that they're going where they're going, or and just stuff telling people about the Humane Society.
Yeah, have you gotten a lot of interest from your friends after you telling them how amazing your job is?
Yes, I have invited 2 friends over, and they're thinking about volunteering now. So
that's so awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for joining us and telling us more about the children's programs and showing us these cute little puppers again. Any donations, big or small, make a big difference. And if you call right now and donate $50 or more, you'll get a pair of tickets to the Walk for Homeless Pets, Mosey for Mutts. Plus, everyone who makes a donation in any amount is entered in a drawing to win a jumbo dog or cat basket.
All you have to do is call 881-7401. Again, that number is 881-7401. And you can also make a donation online by visiting at hssaz.org/telethon. That address again is hssaz.org/telethon.
Amanda's recent visit to the Humane Society shelter offers another reason why making a donation is so important. Take a look.
We've all seen it. Pets abused, hit by cars, stranded. But here at the Humane Society and your donations to the Second Fun Chance, animals and adorable dogs like Simon get a second chance at life. I mean, he broke his leg and here he is, healing, thanks to your donations. So please, anything that you can give goes such a long way. We all deserve a second chance at life. So please feel free to donate any amount of money. All you have to do is go to the Humane Society's website at hssaz.org.